Shaun, Preston North End up next. Always a big game. Confidence is high in the camp. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's another challenge that we have to look forward to. Confidence has been high. I think the performances have been good, but yeah, we definitely have to start this from neutral. I think that's what's been so important in these 4 games, is that it almost feels like, yeah, bring confidence, but we also have to bring a level of fight, and that's what we have done previously, and we'll need it again Saturday.
A little bit of a local derby as well. Are these the games that the players relish and want to be a part of?
Yeah, I hope so. I think it's like, I think every game we've had so far, every game we've got to come, feels like there's a magnitude to it. I know you'll mention this, but we've got a big travel and support. That has to be a big part of the motivation. I think we've seen that connection starting to form again between the players and the fans. So yeah, these games are they're so big.
You talked about the travel and support. Over 3,500 have bought the tickets and backing the boys. Great to see.
Yeah, it is. I can't thank them enough. Some of the travel, even smaller numbers that came to Bristol in a midweek game where there's a big travel late home. Yeah, I really do appreciate the support. I hope they're seeing a team that is giving absolutely everything for their club. But it's not the time to sort of take the foot off the gas. We have to go again this weekend.
In terms of what you saw against Norwich, you said in terms of a performance that was probably the best under your reign so far. Are you looking for the same again, and obviously a little bit more ruthless in the final third? Is that the only difference you're hoping for?
Yeah, I think definitely first half. I think second half we had to show different attributes. We had to defend a lot. First half I was really pleased. We created enough chances to win that game, and in the second we defended. We had to defend our box. We had to defend a lot. I think we can be better in possession. I think that has to be something, and that is something we've worked on this week. We have to, even when we have to defend for periods when we're under big pressure, we still have to play. And that's what I'm looking for this weekend, because we will. Preston, their record or the form doesn't really concern me. What I've seen is that they've got talented players. They have both ways to play. They can play through you. They can play very quick balls in behind you. So we're going to have to defend well, but what I have to impress is we also have to play under the pressure. So that's what I'll be looking for this weekend.
Talked about defending. How's the squad shaping up? Have you got any updates for us on Omar and Jack Watmore as well?
So Omar's trained all week. He'll come into contention for the squad, which is a positive news. Jack, yeah, we're not too sure on Jack. I think he came off with a bad knock, so we'll give him to the last moment. But yeah, he's not trained.
A few first team as well got a good run out against Burnley in the week. The 21s, a good win. Tom Pace grabbing a double there. Is that purely just to keep them fresh and keep them fit, ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. I think we train. Look, we have to train them at a certain level, but I think there's I think nothing replicates a game. So on the first team boys that played, I was really pleased with the attitude and the mentality they showed. And then within that, the performances were good. The young players were good. And from that, we had 5 young players join us today because the performances were good and they merited it.
Obviously, great news as well. The club tied down Charlie Hughes earlier in the week. How important was that for us as a club?
It was big. I think I need to sort of have both sides really. Charlie, I'm absolutely delighted that we've tied him down for a long time. Big appreciation to the CEO to get that done so quickly. And now the challenge to Charlie is, I think he's been a big positive for this club. But now he has to keep going. His level has to be higher and higher. And the levels that we want to get to, the levels that we want to sustain obviously this year. The challenge to Charlie is to keep improving. But so far I think he's done fantastic, and same as the rest. We don't stop, we have to go again.
You know all about this club in the academy. It's great to see the likes of Lange, isn't it? Tello, another one who's, one of our own, as the fans like to say, one of our own, developed from within and getting an opportunity and playing well.
It is. It's I think that's one of the big assets of me coming to the club is how well the academy's been run. Look, basically the academy kept this club afloat during the really difficult times in the last 2-3 years. And now we have players in our team. I think that always has to be the ambition, that the players that we have through our academy, there's a pathway. We have to show the rest of this part of the world, this part of the country, that if you come here, there is a pathway, you're going to play. And yeah, the more players we get through the academy, the better.